expect us to do? We expect you to show a little appreciation. We make sure you've got enough to eat and drink. We provide security. 4 good hours without us, you'd be food for the bloodworms. You can either do your job and earn it. There's machines here that used to spray kids with Nuka cones outside the park. What's wrong with those people? Or maybe you think you're better off out there, alone and unarmed. No, I'll get back to work. That's better. Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, how high were they when they built this place? Things will get better one day.
Mason tarred and feathered the last alphas. Ain't
Market.
Since.
Hey, it's the baddest man in Nuka Town. What can I get for you, my friend?
What have you got?
The medicine you need to set yourself free. I've got
Let's see what you got.
My pleasure.
Stuff I already heard of. Well, I guess
Hey there.
Well.
So,
It's the highest and mighty.
I'll take a look, sure.
My pleasure.
I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I could do it. Waste of time now. No one's stopping.
Ain't no one sad about Coulter. Just don't screw this up.
I'd bring my kids here someday.
The guy selling chems is...
Hey, boss. Gotta admit, it was good to see Coulter go down. Scared the heck.
What was he like?
In a word, violent. The other raiders might also tell you that he got a little too comfortable in the position. In any case, he wasn't someone whose bad side I ever wanted to be on. Just like I don't ever want to be on yours.
You don't know anything about me. I could be a lot worse than he was.
You're absolutely right, boss. I shouldn't have said that. Was stupid of me. So, what do you think? About running Nuka World, I mean. Figure it must be a pretty tough job, keeping all these raiders in line.
I wasn't really looking to become the overboss of Nuka World, but I might as well enjoy the benefits of my position.
Makes sense to me. Well, I'm sure you've got more important stuff to do than talk to me. Or were you here to pick something up?
What have you got?
A little bit of everything, really. General supplies, some...
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
to lighten your load.
Little announcement for you idiots out there. You got a new overboss and all, but we're still stuck with the mess Coulter left us in. Unless you want to wind up dead, kicking asses out of parks we ain't secured.
I'm gonna keep that.
You all ever feel like you just can't get enough?
Oh, I have the hazmat suit in here. I'll take that.
Not looking for trouble.
Come on,
Just
where are the
some good
guns?
Wasteland's a dangerous place.
Everybody open yourselves to guns.
Don't worry about me. I'll stay in line.
Wait a second. That's first aid. That's like medical supplies, that's ammo and stuff.
Oh, hello, boss.
Why would you congratulate me? It's not like you're free to go.
Well, to be honest, I don't know you yet, boss. Sorry I'm so nervous. I didn't mean any disrespect, boss. I just don't know where I stand with you, and I don't want to end up pissing you off. That, and well, I'd be lying if I said we weren't all wondering how you plan to run the place. I mean, this is your show now. You can do anything you want. You can run Nuka World just like Coulter. Business as usual, or... You could... well, you know... Get rid of the Raiders if you don't exactly agree with how they're running the place.
Are you out of your mind?
Just hear me out. The gangs that call this place home are already at each other's throats. Now, you could risk your own neck and try to keep them from tearing each other apart, or you could do the right thing and put them in the ground. When it's all said and done, you're still running this place from your fancy house on the mountain over there. Except now, you won't have to sleep with a gun under your pillow.
I'd have to kill... all of them?
No, of course not. If you're serious about this, then you'll have to take down the leaders of the gangs. That means putting a bullet into Nisha, Mason, Mags, and Mags's brother, William. Once you do that, the gangs will collapse and Nuka Town goes back to being a free trading post. I should probably stop talking
I don't
about
want
this
like
out here.
just
keep what I said in mind.
Person,
anyway, I'm the closest thing to a doctor
one or
around
two,
here.
I don't know.
I treat everyone, raider, trader, or traveler alike. Got some medical supplies too, if you're looking for those.
A doctor? How did you end up in this place?
Well, it's a bit of a story. I used to live at a settlement west of here. We got hit by Coulter and his gang back when he had one. It was a tough fight. We killed some of theirs, they killed some of ours. There were wounded on both sides, but nobody could get to them. I called out for a ceasefire on the condition that I'd see to their injuries as well as ours. Saved a few lives that day, including Coulter's. When he set up this place, he came back for me. Said if I came along, he'd make sure his guys wouldn't hit our settlement again. Now this place is my home. Anyway, anything I can do for you? Treatment or supplies?
Actually, I need...
Here's what I've got.
Nothing I really care for.
Kind of bad for these traders, having to wear collars like that.
Traders here are no better than slaves. Poor bastards.
The raiders keep talking about bloodworms. I hope I never find out.
This place really makes me want to.
I don't
care to
Sheep.
gets me into trouble.
Sure.
Sky weapons.
Yeah, I'm here to trade, but I'm not letting
Hey
my
there.
guard down for a second.
Look who it is. Are you here to grace my humble...
Uh-huh. Lose the attitude, or lose something a lot more valuable.
Sorry. I know you didn't ask for this. It's just hard not to be bitter, you know? We do all the work, then the gangs reap the rewards. Pretty sweet setup, at least for you. But I guess it doesn't really matter what I think, does it? As long as I'm wearing this collar, I'm no better than a slave.
Hey, it's not my fault things are like this. I just got here.
Never said it was. Just figured you should know what you're getting into. Now,
Why do I have to pay for this stuff? I'm the overboss, remember?
like any market, this place needs caps to run. I don't mean any offense.
Uh-huh. I've got a few minutes to browse.
Okay.
Anything unique? Cannonballs. None of the ammo I'm looking for. Increased damage. Okay, I gotta save up. Of course you have it like 11,000.
You might want to drop some of those things you're carrying.
Unless you're here to take this collar off and set it free, I'll assume you need guns and ammo.
Don't mind me, just taking over your crap. Oh no, so just a regular.
Something wrong? Decided this overboss thing isn't for you?
Hey, Aaron,
Guns, ammo, you know the deal.
let's see what you have.
Pistols, rifles, grenades, every other kind of weapon you need.
Trying to get out.
Ammo here. Don't want to be caught without dangerous place. Sell a quality weapon right here.
That looks great. Unique looking armor, or is that just paint? Actually, I don't recognize the helmet, so this might be a newer power armor. Or like from a previous Fallout.
Hey, just wanted to say, no hard feelings. All right?
Oh.
You never mentioned I was walking into a death trap.
I know, and I'm sorry. But if you ever cared about anyone, you'd do the same thing. I lost my real family when Coulter and his gangs took this place from us. Now, these traitors are all I have left. They're my family now. Every time Coulter sent me out to lure people into the gauntlet, I didn't have a choice. I had to do it, or he'd kill someone I cared about. I'm just sorry you had to get caught up in all this.
Did you ever fail to bring someone in?
Never. Couldn't afford to. Used to be me and another guy they'd send out. He thought he'd try and escape while he was out there. They found him. Made him watch. They tortured and killed 2 of our own. And they sent him through the gauntlet themselves. After that, choice was obvious. Like I said, sorry you got caught up in all this.
It's all right, Harvey. I understand.
Good to hear, boss. Never figured I'd find myself in this situation before. I thought for sure I'd be a goner. Well, better get back to it.
Gun.
Welcome to the nest, boss. We was wondering when you'd make it down here.
Yes, sir. Hope you find what you're looking for.
The legs caught on the wires.
If there's anything left. How good is this system? And that way. Here.
Seems like every time I fix one thing, another thing breaks.
Shank.
Hope I don't have to head back out there anytime soon.
Hey, Harvey.
Another wonderful day in Nuka Town, USA.
About
Huh. So you're the new overboss. I expect you and I are gonna have a lot to discuss in the future.
Hey.
I'm sure Gage will send you my way soon enough.
I'm not much for conversation.
Mason's been waiting for you.
A sheep or a wolf? Because the pack only runs with wolves.
Pat lets it all hang out.
Slow down there, boss man. We're just getting started. Name's Mason. That's Alpha. This here's our side of town. You might be overboss for now, but I'm the boss of the pack. It's gonna stay that way. As long as you don't go forgetting that, we're gonna be fine.
Let's work together, Mason. I'm not interested in ruining your gig.
That ain't a lie. Then things might end up all right between us. Look, it ain't like anyone's broke up about Coulter. Just figured on his replacement being, well, different. Gage says you're the boss now, so you're the boss.
You don't want to be overboss?
If I thought the other things would go along, yeah, I'd run this place in a heartbeat. Might have to. You turn out to be a turd. At least it ain't Mags Black, or that freak Nisha. Besides, you can't possibly be worse than Coulter.
I have big plans for this place. You'll see.
Maybe you're the real deal. Well, I thought Coulter was the real deal, too. He was in a pool of his own blood. Don't get me wrong, Coulter was definitely overboss. Not a man to mess with. Things were good in the beginning. Real good. But that was a year ago. Then Coulter went soft. Wanted to take stock in what we achieved.
So what is it you want?
Caps, action, something. Anything that's more than the sitting around we've been doing the last year.
Things could be worse. Trust me. I've seen it.
Oh shit. We've all seen it worse. Sure, this place beats living in the shitholes we had out there. But it ain't the palace of caps we signed up for. Ain't none of us happy, not even the disciples. And they're normally a chipper bunch so long as they're drenched in blood. Things were going to hell fast. But Gage looks like that. got us together, promised he'd find someone to deal with Coulter.
So, what's the real story behind Gage and Coulter?
Hey, I know what I've heard.
Nice.
The story is that Gage talked Coulter into becoming overboss. And he got you in here, didn't he? Maybe he likes people owing him. Maybe he lets him get things done without getting dirt on his hands. After Coulter went soft, Gage got us behind closed doors and promised he'd get someone to off Coulter. And you did just that. That's been the whole point of the gauntlet all along.
You can try. I'll be a good leader.
Oh
No
my god,
offense,
you
we
dog
just
shit.
got here. We'll see what you can do. Look, let's cut to the chase. You gotta do right by the pack.
Be a good dog and do what you're told. Or you'll be put down.
Trust me, it definitely won't. One last thing. There's always work to do if you're ever able to lend a hand.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
All the gangs equally.
No two things in this world that's true. One gang is gonna end up on.
Sure.
One last thing before I let you. There's always work to do around here. If you're ever able to lend a hand, loyalty's a two-way street.
Standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
It ain't easy keeping the zoo. We all do our part.
Mason tarred and feathered the last alphas. Ain't been seen since. And it ain't smart for them to ask about it.
No power armor station. Wild. So I guess tickets are new currency around here.
Ain't no one sad about Coulter. Just don't screw this up.
If you can take something, it's yours. If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it. Ain't no one's a slave that don't want to be.
If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it. Ain't no one's a slave that don't want to be.